Welcome, Mrs. Siva. This is a World Youth Foundation's initiative where we are here today to do the beach cleaning for the Merlimau beach area. And we would like to ask you two questions. One is, how do you think we can contain waste management from getting into the ocean?
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you for inviting me into this program. I think the first question that you want to answer in containing waste management is our own habits. So, the most important thing that we all got to consider is not how we remove the material from the environment, it's how we prevent the material from entering the environment. And how we prevent the material from entering the environment is usually by our own action.
Actions.
As simple as taking a plastic bag into to eat, as simple as taking
Carrying
not
your
but
utensils to the
yes, carrying your utensils, not using not taking drinks in your
plastic
plastics. You
cups,
carry your own Tupperwares, you carry your own steel mugs and all of that. So
straws.
yes, and all of that actually helps reduce the demand on plastics.
Oh,
So the idea should be, of course, there is a lot in the environment. I'm not
right,
denying that.
right,
But let's not put the extra burden on the environment,
right.
but more towards reducing our contribution back into the environment. So that way, I see a tremendous improvement, and what is already in the environment can then be slowly removed through a period of time.
Cool. Thank you. Um we during the conference we have been talking about many other issues. Among others, is the plastics into the ocean. What are the remedial measures besides what you just said about we being careful about what we take with us? What are the other remedial measures that the industry or the other players who contribute to the what you call pollution of the ocean?
Okay, the plastics in the ocean are more or less societal impact on the environment. So, how to remove that is something which is going to really take a lot of effort.
Right.
So, like I said, one is prevention
Okay.
of our work. The other one is what is there. So, now in Malaysia, we can look at river booms. So river
Okay.
booms actually helps to skim the surface and make sure that all this material doesn't go
Go
out.
to the ocean.
The issue is we have these huge rains that come in day out. So that when you have a river boom, it has to be designed to take that raise in water level and the speed of the water.
Yeah.
So usually these kind of systems are very fragile, and and especially with our range, you get a log coming down the system with all the plastics. The log breaks everything and goes off.
Yes.
So it's a good system to use to trap all the material, but there must be a more robust thing to say to prevent the bigger material,
Right.
the wood, the logs and all of that, so that the bigger material is removed and then the smaller material is collected, and then it goes, and then the water is left to go. So we in fact we were I was playing with a pilot project up in the northern states, which we more or less tried to, we removed quite a good bit, quite a good bit. But very often whenever it rains, number one, we need to understand how fast the river goes up.
Okay.
Number two is the big material, which jams up the whole system.
Okay.
So
It has
this,
its limitations, you're saying.
yeah. So
Okay.
the thing is, there are equipment, there are material that can be used to remove these things from going into the ocean, because basically the point source is coming from inland.
Right.
So if you can at least take out,
Contain it.
contain that within inland,
Right.
then the fishing in the ocean becomes so much more easier, because once it goes out to the ocean, it's just that much more harder to get things out of the ocean, because here it's a collective stream.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Siva. I think you just said that prevention is better than cure.
Yes.
So let's not pollute the oceans. Thank you, Mrs. Siva.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.